Livestream, and we will be continuing the adventures of Anguillus today. And let me message this out. Okay, we're at episode 25. I honestly am considering doing more of these. Like, let's play this again, only with a different race and different build, because this seems like a game you can do a lot with. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. That's it, posted everywhere. So let's do this. And for the first time, I think in a few weeks, we'll actually be able to read one of these books. Let me see. Let's see. I'm curious about this one. See, how long is it? Okay, pretty long, but we can read it. The Race Wedding Dowry. The poets are right. There is something life-changing about being in love, said Gram and Fang, sometimes called the Wraith. I haven't wanted to rob anyone or anything in weeks. Why, the other day I saw the door wide open at a wealthy merchant's house, and my mind was fully occupied with what I should wear on my wedding day. You have been out of the right society for very long now, frowned her friend Ragal. Rarargal, I don't know how to pronounce that. Approvingly, you have never told me what happened to your first husband, you know, the one the shaman gave you. Torn apart by ash ghouls, smiled. I cannot pronounce the name. Dreamily, it was rather saddish, but I would know nothing like that would happen to a woodwarg. No life of adventure for him. He's practically an imperial. In fact, he is one. Did I tell you how we met? Hundreds of times, grumbled Raragul. I cannot pronounce these names. Reaching for his flagon, he was your jailer, and he refused you food until you promised to marry him. Have you ever heard of anything so madly romantic in your life? Sighed, and then grew serious. I was going to say that I hope my old friends will wish me well, but as old Russell used to say, there's no point in hoping for what cannot be. We'll leave with the Imperial Knights for Balmora immediately after the wedding, but as long as we're in Dagonfell, the gang will find some way of disrupting my love life and bring me back to the light. I know it. As the days approached towards the Wraith's wedding day, there was certainly something sinister in the air that Ravikaja could smell when she was not transported by heavenly bliss. Dark figures seemed to shift in the shadows and disappear when approached. There's the clothing of some beggars near Woodward, His cottage's costumes with the merchants buried away before she could recognize which of her old gang was stalking her. But these moments of apprehension were few, and Refa Kajana was truly happy, making arrangements for the ceremony of reform at the very dungeon where Woodwarg had imprisoned her. Her father was long since dead, another victim of ash schools, but her fiancé's commander volunteered to act on his behalf. Of course, had to supply her own dowry. She had spent every last mark of her savings of it, ill-gotten gain, to buy her beloved a truly wonderful present. The wedding was set for the stroke of midnight, as is orc tradition. Handmaidens, wives, and imperial officers were busy sewing her into her gown of red velvet and fine gold in the mid-morning. Dolcata, one of the handmaidens, remarked that she had brought Woodrock a truly beautiful gift for her dowry. "Let me show it to you," giggled, dashing off the room half-dressed to her hidden cove. The present had been stolen. The men were horrified, but the Wraith found herself merely irritated, not surprised. It was her old gang style. They knew that a wedding ceremony without a dowry was marked as unlucky. Her handmaidens to finish dressing her quickly while she pondered what the burglars would have done with her treasure. It was honeycombed with secret lairs and abandoned sites thieves used to store their loot. There were obvious places, of course, but after much reflection she thought of where she would have put under similar circumstances. Things had unfinished, bid them to make certain that the ceremony went on as scheduled and not to fret as she might be a little late. Herself in a shawl to protect her gown from the dungeon dust and set off for the shrine of Malakath. The Wraith had never before attempted to rob her own friends, and though she was peeved at them for trying to ruin her happiness, no interest in hurting them physically. Her style was to avoid conflict, though she knew it could be inevitable. The lessons her mentor, Raragul, had given her had helped her avoid the lances and blades of guards and imperial knights over the years. Now she would see if it would allow her to survive a den of thieves and the unknown dangers of the shrine without, most importantly, ruining her dress. The desolate place was so empty as she dwelled into it that she feared she might have made a miscalculation. It was not until she found a small room hidden down a floor that she knew she was in the right place and that it was well suited for ambush. The chest with her treasure within and turned to face the assault. Two of her old gang, Corium and the Red Guard, twin brother and sister, were outside the door as she came from the room. Knew the Wraith better than to taunt her and immediately attack. Former struck out with a left thrust of his blade. While Rose sought to rush her, the Wraith neatly sidestepped while dropping her weight her left leg, shifting her right shoulder to the left to slip past Worm's strike. The twins clashed into one another and passed out swiftly. Almost immediately, she was set upon by the Argonian bearer, his mace whistling through I cannot pronounce these names. His mace whistling through the air at her head. They never much liked one another. The mace snapped like a duck, so that the mace whacked with a tremendous clamor against the stone wall of Ellen's, giving her a few seconds lead, hurrying up the passage. Ahead, she could smell the fresh night air. One of the Dwali's defenders was Soragath, an orc with whom she had shared a brief romance. It was he who knew had masterminded the theft. In a way and in context, she thought his devotion to her misery was rather sweet. Moment though, she was more concerned about avoiding his barbed axe that seemed ideal for breaking her dress, his fine stitchwork on the flesh beneath. Bending her knees slightly and bobbing to avoid the strikes to the head, leading her head to confuse Soragath, that's how you pronounce the name. On her next move, shuffling her feet rhythmically, the Wraith made an impossible target. She ducked inside his thrust, sideswept his swings, and then sidestepped his thrusts and ducked his swings. And erratic as she tried to make her defensive, Sorogreth still kept pace with her, refusing to budge from his position at the dungeon outlet. I cannot pronounce these names very well. Midnight was coming, and the Wraith finally decided she must end this confrontation. High fire, Neos! When Sorogeth swung next, she sidestepped to her left, swayed down, and ducked her head as the axe whistled over her right shoulder. In that instant, her right side was exposed, and she reluctantly smashed the chest hard into his torso. There was not enough time for her to see if she had killed him, high holy cross, or merely knocked him unconscious. In truth, she thought nothing else but rushing to our wedding ceremony. Basically, Midnight were united together. He was delighted with his dowry gift, a fine suit of armor that would make him the envy of the Imperial jailers. Even more, he was enchanted by his wife's tale of retrieving it from the shrine of Malakath. Did it occur to you to put on the armor when you knew that it was an ambush? He asked. I didn't want to dent your present, she replied, and I certainly didn't want to wrinkle my gown. Okay, that's actually a sweet... I like that. Okay, so... let's see... yeah, that one's not happening. Let's see, the dragon... we could actually do the Dawn Guard stuff right now, but... okay, let's do this one. Which I think is actually in this town. Ah, crud. Okay, actually, somehow that didn't kill me. Oh, I thought it was in this town, but it's not. Okay, here we are. Okay, is that one just not going to appear on the map? Yeah, I guess it might not. Okay, then we're gonna have to do one out of the others, I guess. Okay, so yeah, that one's not showing up on the map, so I guess I don't really know how I have to go for that one. Okay, let's head to the... well, actually, no, the Bard College is right behind me. At least I think it's in this town. I think it's in Solitude. Okay, I think the Bard's College is here. I think this actually might be...
Hail, companion.
Oh, thank you for recognizing me as such. Okay, Radiant Raiment.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
Oh, sure, definitely.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Sure.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. What? You see a man falling on hard times, and you think he's been like that forever? I was there. I fought in the Great War. I was on the field at Anvil. And when I was struck down, they left me. You understand? They left me for dead. I didn't leave them. It's best you leave me be.
Okay, well, hope you get back. I hope you find better times, dude. Okay, now what is this? Probably a potion shop. I think the Bard's College is in here somewhere. It's not showing up on the mini-map for some reason, and I really don't know why.
The taste of home and heart.
Fresh fish.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
No, I wasn't really trying to bother you. Okay. Hello.
Hey, wanna play tag?
Trouble?
That reminds me, I need to make it I probably do need to make sure to... Wait, is the Bard's College here? Could have sworn it was.
Pine Moon Cave is down to the southwest, but it ain't fit for exploring. Stories. Vampires, some say.
Okay, I guess this isn't where the Bard's College is. This is the castle. Okay. I think the Bard's College would... I know I've been to the town the Bard's College is in. Okay then, let me see. Okay, thing is, why is now the map not showing? I mean, I know where the Shrine of Ashura is. Somewhere over here. Okay. Ashura's, I think, one of the... Also, we need to go back to the companions and get some more missions from them. Okay, now...
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking to travelers.
We could start the Dawnguard quest line, but... Because you can't, like, I am a high enough level to do the Dawnguard quest line, which could nab us some nice stuff, I guess. Alright, let's see. Keep forgetting what the buttons are. Ah, shoot. Also, I should probably do this in turn fast. Okay, I got mauled to death by a bear. That's great. I mean, we hadn't accomplished anything yet, but you'd think that It happens. Honestly, it happens more times than I would really care to count, but whatever. Okay, well, that didn't work. So we'll fast travel. Okay, let's... So, better have the spells I need. Maybe I should send Everest, but I don't know. Let's send White Fang in his flaming familiar form. That might do something. Oh, I also should have Unrelenting Force. Assuming it's still here, that sometimes the game doesn't have that in the case. Is the thing just not... There it is. You know. The thing is, she's not supposed to be liked. Like, that's the thing with Elmira, is she's not necessarily supposed to be likable. But at the same time, I do think maybe people do go a little overboard with how much they don't like her. Okay, so let's see. And that is a troll. Okay. Why did these things so hard to kill? I mean, I know probably fire would be doing better. Yeah, I should have used fire. Yeah, I should probably summon Nova more often. I mean, I even wonder if I should have had what is it? Okay, so need to have stone flesh ready. And to have Nova. Also, I think fire breath is actually the better choice. Like, fire, like, unrelenting force is a good get off me tool, and I could probably send something flying off the side of the mountain if I need to. But that might actually be a better way to deal with the trolls. But the thing is, I think if I throw it off that way, I'll never get the pelt. I know I have poison. Okay, also using the bound sword as my main sword because I think it does more damage. Good idea. Let me ask, the troll's gone. No, there he is. Okay, good job, Noah. That was one heck of a fireball to end it with. Okay. Okay, now where are we heading? Up here. That looks like the place I'm supposed to go. Okay, so Azura is one of the good Daedra, so that's helpful. You know, part of me feels like I'm not supposed to be able to climb this, but here I am doing it anyway. Okay, I have a feeling I'm probably supposed to go the long way. Also, I'm going to save because I don't want to have to go all the way back from... Oh, that was sad. Oh, that poor goat. And that's why. Oh, well, I mean, this is nature. That's just nature. So, poor goat. Yeah, I mean, there's no point in killing the wolf unless it attacks me. I mean, the wolf is just doing what a wolf does. Okay, there's the shrine I need to get to. So the question is, how do I get there? Oh, okay, there's a bear. I mean, I could just use the Wabajack and turn it into things. Like, that would probably actually be really helpful. Oh, I killed it. Okay, I killed it with fall damage. I honestly did not expect I would kill it. I was just trying to use that as a get off me tool, and there's wolves. Great, let's see. Where is it? Okay, they did not want to. Good job, Nova. I think the other one just ran away, so I'm just going to continue on my path. Okay, it's actually really cool how you... What? Oh. Okay, it was apparently trying to attack me. Nova's actually real, like, on point protecting. Sightless pit. Well, that doesn't sound very pleasant. Probably fall more down there, which I can't really do anything about, so... And there's something up there I want to investigate. Okay, steel shield, iron boots. The Doors of Oblivion. Okay, I'm not going to grave... I don't know who this is. They look important, so I'm not going to grave rob. However, it does scare me there are so many corpses around, but... Oops. I'm just... Okay, sorry. Okay, I increased my conjuration magic. Let me see, how long is this? Yeah, that's really long. We'll read it on the way out. Oh, you're just wolves. Not gonna lie, that made me feel cool. Okay, so... Also, we haven't used his skin in a long time, which, granted, I'd like to reserve that for big, dangerous fights, so that's probably why we haven't used it very often. Excuse me. And Shrine of Azura, who is apparently a benevolent Daedric prince. Question is, how do I get in? Probably through the staircase. I mean, the other, but like the Daedric Prince, how many Daedric Princes have I worked with so far? I mean, there's a few I'm not going to work with because they're really evil. Who are you?
Azura has seen your coming, traveler. It was not curiosity, but fate that has led you here. This shrine was built by the Dunmer. As our land was scorched by fire and brimstone, Azura's prophecies led us to safety. She is a Daedra, a powerful being who watches from beyond our mortal plane. She has chosen you to be her champion.
Okay, then.
You must
I mean, she's a good Daedric prince, so I don't mind.
Endangered by water, yet untouched by it. Inside, you will find an elven mage who can turn the brightest star as black as night. It is cryptic, I know, but Azura's signs are never wrong. I believe the fortress may refer to Winterhold. Ask if they know this elven enchanter.
Okay.
She is the goddess of dawn and dusk. Azura sees into the twilight of the future and guides her followers through it. Yes, there were others at first, but Azura's visions tested everyone's faith. One by one, they left, afraid to know their own future. But I refuse to abandon the shrine. The visions are a gift. Azura warns me of tragedy, war, death. Before it happens, I won't leave her guidance. My people, the Dunmer, built it. We fled from Morrowind after Vardenfell erupted, almost 200 years ago. Those of us who were faithful to Azura were given a vision that led us away from the island before the worst came. This shrine is our thanks to her, that none will forget that she watches over us all. This has all been foreseen, and we must pray.
Okay, so guess we gotta go to winter. Cold. Okay, so that's interesting. So we're going to work with Azura now, who's one of the good Daedric princes. Oh yeah, Purus the Mad. We ventured into his dreams, and who am I supposed to be looking for? Normally the Jarl's the one you ask for this kind of thing, so...
My job is to serve the Jarl, not waste time talking with travelers.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Courier will be the first to tell you that if it weren't for that college, we'd all be better off. I agree with him.
Hello, sir.
That wizard is still at the inn. I can't believe Dagger allows him to stay there.
Oh, well.
This is what it's come to. No one seems to care what they've done to our home.
It's clear that memories are far too short.
And it's clear money matters more to Dagger than honor.
Okay, so the inn is where we might find the guy. I was honestly expecting more, but... you never know. Like, I better...
Sorry, could you describe...
The Witcher free?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nelligar.
Just say the
My
word.
days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by. Who sent you? Was it the college? The Jarl? We agreed there would be no more questions.
How long are we going to let Manmere drink himself into a stupor? When will enough be enough?
As long as he keeps paying, I suppose. He keeps for himself and isn't hurt.
A few coins for my soul.
Oh, are you sure of that?
If only
I
you
think
understood
Bjorn
the
might disagree
irony.
with you.
What do you
Not my
know
place
about
to get
soul
involved in
gems?
their family's business, remember? You're the one that told me to stay out.
They are, except the gem is always consumed. They're frail, except for one. Azura's Star, a Daedric artifact that allows any number of souls to pass through it. Some of us wanted to find out how. I was working under Malin Varen then. If only we knew what he was really planning. Malin wanted to alter the star. He was dying, disease. He thought he could store his own soul inside, become immortal. It drove him mad. Students started dying. Eventually, the college exiled him. He took a few loyal disciples to Ilinalta's Deep and vanished. Look, I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azura. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane. I mentioned how the star is a soul gem, only it never gets depleted. There's another rule the artifact follows. You can only store white souls in the star belonging to the lesser creatures. Azura's magic won't allow black souls to enter it. As a mortal, Malin's soul was black, so part of his work was breaking past Azura's rules. He was close before. Well, I already told you.
Okay. So this guy wanted to become a lich. Like, that's pretty much what he wanted to do, is become a lich.
Azura is no ordinary Daedra. She commands an entire realm inside of Oblivion. The more Malin worked on the star, the more she was able to damn him. It started slowly at first. Malin would see things that weren't there. Then he would yell at students over words they hadn't said. Then one day I walked in and Malin had killed a student, and in a horrific moment of inspiration, he started using her soul for his work.
How long are we going to let Manmere drink himself into a stupor? When will enough
The college would agree with you. But do you have any idea how many innocent lives were cut short, just so Azura could have revenge?
Oh, are you
We're nothing to the Daedra. Pawns to move around, praise and punish as they see fit.
Remember? You're the one that told me to stay out.
No. Gods no, not for years. I left Winterhold for some time, and returned to stay here at the inn. I still have research that keeps me busy, and being here in Winterhold ensures I have access to former colleagues. All right, then.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
Okay, then. Okay, I'm inclined to side with Azura here, because the guy... There's no implication that she was the direct one that... okay, where are we going? That she told him to kill people? Like, there's no real indication that she was the one that told him to kill people, so... Where is this location I'm supposed to be? Yeah, I don't think so. It doesn't fit what we know about her. Okay, where is this place I'm supposed to be going?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to join and do the Dawn Guard thing so people will stop asking that. Okay, I don't know where we're going. Honestly, the map's kind of acting kind of screwy right now. Okay, let's say warp here and see if that... Yeah, I think she messed with him. Like, she did something to try to get him to stop trying to turn her... Because the thing is, Soul Gem, like, if he was trying to make something that's only meant to house, you know, animal souls, and turn it into something that... Okay, still not. I don't know why the thing's not just showing up on the map, but you know how things go sometimes. Like, yes, Azura probably was angry that he was doing that to her artifact, but... Okay, now where? Yeah, I don't... Where am I supposed to go? Let's head here and see. I find it really dumb that the thing's not working. Oh, and those are the weird walrus creatures. Okay, now I'm going to not aggro the giant. Still this far. Oh, there we go. Now it's showing up on the map. But yeah, I don't think Azura is to blame for the guy murdering a student. Well, that's a lovely sign. Yeah, I don't think the people we're gonna run into down here are very nice people. I mean, granted, their leader apparently, the guy who's supposedly leading them apparently performed human sacrifice, so... Okay, hello. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put that Nord battle axe back, because that's too heavy. I mean, the thing with black soul gems is, like I said, the rule is if I find a black soul gem, I'll use it, but that's primarily because that's the only way the soul is getting out of that soul gem. Like, yes, they don't go to the most ideal of places, but it's better to go somewhere than be stuck in a gem for all eternity. Also, I'm going to steal all of your books. Okay, not that one. I know that one. Think of our, well, Book of Daedra. Yeah, I think I've done that one before. Okay. Okay, that one I know I have. Okay, yeah, I remember that one. Like, this one I don't think I have. Yeah, I think I have both of those. So... Okay. Is now a good time to go werewolf? This feels like a good time to go werewolf. Problem is, I don't know if I can... I think you can actually open doors as a werewolf. Yeah, I can open doors.
What was that? Ha! Found you!
does her body go? Okay, there it is. I mean, we know what these people are doing, and we can always come back through after the thing is clear and... Okay, or I die because that stupid wizard spell, which I really hate that spell. I mean, I'm still gonna go werewolf. I'm just gonna be smarter about it. And these are a bunch of soul-stealing necromancers who... and murderers, so... No. So there's ever a time to... Okay, I think I ate her. Oh wait, there's a... I think there's a... Yeah, there's a heart right there. I think I can just eat that. If not, I don't know why. Why can't I just, like, pick up the heart and eat it? I don't know. Anyway, let's continue. Not get through that one? Okay, so I can swim as a werewolf, just not as well. Okay, it might be better to just rampage through the place until I get to that place and then let it turn me, like, turn back. I don't know how, though, I do know there's a distance range on the howl you can do. So then again, if I try that with more health, I might do better. Yeah, because these guys are obviously not good people, like, at all. I mean, there's a human heart on the table over there. They are... Those are skulls on pikes. So, yeah, these are obviously not very good people. So, yeah, they're kind of asking for a werewolf rampage.
Huh? I knew it!
You knew it. What did you know? That a rampaging werewolf was going to rip their way through your... You know, that door, obviously, I... There, got you. Yeah, and we're gonna come through and get all the loot later. Also, I'm gonna save because I finally made it past that place. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Can I push that thing down while a werewolf? No, I cannot. Okay. I'm sure there will be a place where I can... Wait, did I get a perk extender? That's what I want to get, because then we can just, like, go hunting through the... Yeah, we've cleared the dungeon.
More souls are being starved.
Huh?
Ha! Found you!
Ah, found you. Oh no, I'm being eaten by a werewolf. Yeah, I have no remorse about killing these people because, I mean, going on a werewolf rampage here because these guys are doing very, very bad things. So they kind of have this coming. Which is... that none of them are surrendering. Okay, got a werewolf perk. We can either increase the amount of strength we do, which would be helpful, but we could also do Totem of Terror, which would be useful. But I'm going to go with the Savage Feeding perk because, well, that means we can just like we can go werewolf and roam around.
Another soul of the master.
This is probably our longest stint as a werewolf. And we're running a bit low on health now. The thing is, I don't know who this is. I'm tempted to eat the body, but I don't really know. Like, I don't. Then again, I'm in our because we don't know. I don't know who this is. This could either be a completely innocent person, or it could be one of theirs. And should I eat them? Like, should I? Up to you. Should I eat them or not? I can't take the star until I turn back, so I'm gonna have to turn back no matter what. Oh, this is the guy that went crazy. Okay, then. Okay, I wonder how he ended up dead, though. Okay, well, we're gonna have to turn back at some point. I guess I'll just wander to see if I missed anyone. So, yeah, so once again, I have eaten an entire cult. I guess that Master Necromancer was the final guy in this place. So yeah, I just ate an entire... this is the second time I've eaten an entire cult. Like the second, not just the second time, but the second episode in a row I've eaten an entire cult. But that's a weird thing to say, but this is literally the second time in 2 episodes I have gone werewolf and eaten an entire evil cult. That is a really weird thing to say. Okay, I think I got everyone. Yeah, I just kind of consider these guys especially heinous given the fact that their modus operandi was to do research to try to pervert an artifact to turn into a permanent black soul gem, and clearly have been murdering people and did murder people. So yeah, that these guys deserved a werewolf rampage. I wish I could just like turn back, but I can't. Like, I can't turn back at will. So after the... And I've eaten so many... Okay, yeah, I think I got everyone. Yeah, it's like, who is... Like, should I eat this guy or shouldn't I? And then it's like, oh, it's the guy who's behind all this. Okay. Jeez, how much longer am I going to be a werewolf? I don't think I have another perk. How many people do I have to eat? Now, on the bright side, I now have bestial feeding, which means I can pretty much eat any creature I want. So instead of just having to exclusively eat people, I can go rampage. I can go on a hunt across the wilderness and get power-ups that way, which definitely is a benefit. Did I miss anyone? Yeah, that's the start of the labyrinth. So, no, I think I got everyone. Jeez, how long am I gonna be a werewolf for? I wish there's like some timer or something, but... I mean, this is the only problem about doing this, is at the end I'm stuck in werewolf form until it wears out. Unless there's more I don't know about. But yeah, the way my Argonian probably looks at this situation is, the way I'm portraying him is, if people are genuinely monstrous and evil, he has no qualms about killing them. But if they surrender, he will give them over to, like, he will arrest them. But these people, none of them surrendered, and they were doing really monstrous things, so I'm saying my character does not have any qualms about doing this. And let's be honest, like, here's the thing, the reason I will never make a black soul gem is because I view doing stuff like that with souls as insanely immoral. Yeah? Open to Skyrim. Well, maybe there's something on the surface I can eat. I mean, I ate the entire dungeon, so... if there's just anything on the surface I can eat. How do I get down? Ah, there we go. Ah, there we go. But yeah, that's why I don't make black soul gems. Like I said, I'll use black soul gems if I have to, but I don't like making them. Like if I find a black soul gem, I'll use it to free the soul inside of it, but sorry about that. Okay. No, that's just a bandit. I mean, he's still evil, so... Either take it to the... Okay, this is short. Though some have scoffed and scorned at the very notion of experimenting on a Daedric artifact, I have succeeded where ignorant and superstitious would not even dare stride. The Black Star, my achievement over the Daedric Lord Azura, a re-envisioning and remaster of the ultimate soul gem. It shall become the vessel of my immortality, final proof that as mortals can live as indefinitely as the destinies of oblivion. The visions, the voices that Azura sent to taunt me, while some called me mad, I knew the truth. Nothing can be held sacred in the pursuit of advancing the very nature of magic herself. Let the Daedra send foul images into my mind. They have given me the burning desire and unrelenting discipline to shut out all influence, all morality. Okay, so yeah, he made the choice to become a murderer all on his own. He just ignored everything Azura was sending at him and just ignored everything else to become a murderer. So I have absolutely no remorse for this guy. I have built a new site free of the prying eyes of the primitive minds of Winterhold, Fort Elysia. We have been conducting a few minor experiments before our exile, some of which led to the disruption of the island. Wait, what? So these are the guys responsible for the problem that happened there. Everything that happened in Winterhold. That's... Yeah, I have no sympathy for this dude. A few enchantments have kept the ruins intact, and beneath the waters of Lake Aya, the perfect place for the final phase of the Black Star. Okay, I see no reason to take that. So, is his soul inside of this thing now? Like, let me see. Well, it's broken. So I'm guessing his soul isn't inside of it. So I guess maybe what happened is this bandit broke in here and maybe killed him? But was killed himself? I guess that might be what happened here. But regardless, we got it. I'm going to head down and loot the dungeon. But yeah, Azura had nothing to do with this guy. He just went insane on his own. So yeah, I have absolutely no qualms about that. Oh wait, no, that was just an empty black soul gem. No, I'm not keeping that. You can keep that. Like if it's a full, like I said, if it's a full black soul gem, I'll take it and use it, but that's just because that's the only way to free the soul inside of it. Like, there's no other way to free the person inside of that soul gem. Now, yes, you're not sending him to the best afterlife, but you can't. So, basically, it's best. Okay, ooh, glass dagger. That both looks cool and is really good. Okay, I might use that glass. Nah, I got a really good dagger already, though. I got the glass mace, which... Yeah, these Nordic bows aren't really worth it. Well, I can sell that. Also, I guess since I guess I probably want to put on the mask. so I can carry more. So yeah, Azura was not the one that drove that guy insane. He just ignored her visions, warning him what he was doing was wrong, and ended up becoming a murderer all on his own. So yeah, I have absolutely no sympathy for these people. They are a bunch of racist, I mean not racist, remorseless murderers who killed a bunch of people and did things to their souls. So yeah, I'm not having any remorse for the fact that I went on a werewolf rampage. Okay, now this copy of that I will take. Yeah, I've got both those books. I'm beginning to recognize titles of books that I already have. So okay, so that's the way. Well, no, the way out is back where I was. Yeah, so probably those visions were not do as much bad stuff as that guy. So yeah, I'm definitely taking this back to Azura's priestess. Like this star is going back to Azura's priestess. Because this guy definitely had some screws loose on his own. Like he flat out admits in his book, like in his memoir, that he became a murderer of his own free will. Yeah, so as far as I'm concerned, that they all deserve the werewolf rampage. Why do I keep calling it a werewolf? Like, just... I'm making werewolf rampage a noun. I mean a verb. Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to loot all their stuff and then leave. I mean, at least this place is safer than it was. Okay, that might come in handy. Okay, Dwarven Shield, which is heavy armor, gold. Staff of Mending. Don't really need that, but... can sell it. Yeah, there should be a way to lower this, it looks like. Wonder if I could have lowered that as a werewolf. So we've done Azura a service by retrieving the star from the guy who was using it for very evil things, and we've destroyed a cult that was essentially killing innocent people and using their souls for vile experiments. So, good day's work, I think. Oh, and we did level... I don't really need that. Oh, and we leveled up our werewolf form so we can... Ooh, I can increase my chanting, which means I have not used that. Yeah, like that is the thing that's kind of disturbing with soul gems is I want, like, the black soul gems is the only thing you can really do is use them to send the soul off to, I don't know, it's not an ideal afterlife, but it's the only place they can go at this point. Okay, there's a chest. Gold. I also admit that this might have been a lower level quest I was supposed to go on earlier. Or it might have just been the... Well, it's also that necromancers, with some exceptions, don't really have a good answer for werewolves. Like, as you've seen, I've been destroyed as a werewolf before in the right situations. It's just, I don't think these guys were really prepared to fight a werewolf. Is there anything down here? It's like, yes, there is stuff down here. Which I can explore to my heart's content because I'm an Argonian and I can breathe underwater. Also wearing a mask that can breathe underwater. So I can breathe underwater on 2 levels, which is, I admit, redundant. So... I'll take that. I mean, I don't necessarily need it because, well, I'm an Argonian and breathing underwater is kind of my thing. But... okay. I'll sell that. But yeah, overall we had a pretty eventful day, so... I mean, from their perspective, this was probably like a horror movie, you know. I wonder... I mean, that is kind of the thing when you can get a good, your stride going as a werewolf. Okay, yeah, I've got all of those. Yeah, I got that one. Got that one. Okay, just a bunch of wine. Got that one. Okay, I don't think I have that one. I'll just take that one. Okay, I think we've gotten everything from here. So yeah, that is the thing. When you can just get in your stride as a werewolf, you do kind of turn into a horror movie. But I think that's the thing is though that again, like you've seen me bum rush into a situation and get just killed as a werewolf before. You've seen that. Okay, let's take this back to Azura because I am not taking this back to the guy who wants to use it for the wrong reasons, because Azura did not make that guy kill people. He just decided, I'm going to be an immoral murderer. So, yeah, I'm taking this back to Azura's priestess. Yes, I know technically the Black Star is better, because if I was willing to make a Black Soul Gem, the Black Star would be better.
Led their children away from the disaster.
But I don't make Black Soul Gems, and my character considers it immoral to make them. So I'm not gonna make the Black Star and plus even if I did make Black Soul Gems, I would, in this situation, consider giving it to him, so.
Azura's star! I knew the Lady of Twilight had sent you for a reason. Hand it over to me. I will ask Azura to restore the star to its original purity. I will commune with Azura. Azura, Mother of Roses, Goddess of Dusk and Dawn, your chosen champion has returned your star. She wishes to speak to you herself. Please, place your hands on the altar, and you will hear her voice.
Greetings, mortal. You have followed my guidance through the veils of twilight, and rescued my star from Malyn Varen. But his soul still resides within, protected by his enchantments. Until he is purged, my artifact is useless to you. Eventually, the star will fade back into my realm in oblivion, but I doubt you have the 100 or so years it would take to wait. No, only one option remains. I will send you inside the star. You will banish Malyn's soul there. Tell me when you are ready, mortal.
Okay, I am going to save first, because I have a feeling this is going to be a boss fight.
Are you ready to enter the star and purge the soul of Malyn Varen? Have faith, mortal. I will be watching over you.
Ah, my disciples have sent me a fresh soul. Good.
What?
I was getting
hungry. You eat souls?
Why? There's
they were
something
sending you
different
souls
about you.
To eat. Okay, I'm not at all. Okay, I was already not really all that. I was already not having any sympathy for your followers, but they were feeding you souls. Yeah, okay, I'm kicking your butt.
And who are you to challenge me? I have conquered mortality itself. I've spat in the eyes of the Daedric Lords. This is my realm now. I've sacrificed too much to let you take it from me. Never should have come.
Okay, so let's send Everest at him because Okay, then I will send out Nova because she is a flame astronaut and thus will not be harmed by fire. I think that's how that works. Okay, turn him into a rabbit. Good. Okay, so this is going to be a problem. But, yeah, okay, that... He is powerful, mainly because I'm not immune to fire.
Are you ready to enter the star and purge the soul of Malin Varen? Have faith, mortal. I will be watching over you.
Honestly, this is probably the most royally screwed up guy we have ever met in this game.
I was getting hungry. Why? There's something different about you. And who are you to... This is my realm now. I've sacrificed too much. This is my realm.
Okay, so obviously I need to be more careful because last time I kind of died really easily. Let me see. Let's send White Fang as fire form. Okay, this is honestly not good. Okay, I kind of need to rethink my strategy. I think Everest was probably my best bet here. Oh wait, I've got fire resistance potions. Why did I not think to use my fire resistance potions? Although his skin's probably a good thing. And I have the... I can use my become ethereal to... Okay, there's a lot of options here, actually. I need to have stone flesh on.
Are you ready to enter the star and purge the soul of Malin Varen? Have faith, mortal. I will be watching over you.
So, yeah, okay, so probably that guy didn't actually
my disciples
kill
have sent me a fresh
Varen.
soul.
He probably just was a
Good.
sacrifice to him for a soul.
Hungry. Why? There's something different about you. And who are you to... This is my realm now. I've sacrificed too much to let you take it from me. Huh? I knew it.
Don't get him, Everest. Meanwhile, I'm gonna use, where's my potion of fire resist? I know I have a fire resist potion in here. Let's see. Resist fire. There we go. Because that might be a good thing. Oh wait, I got honor. Do I have another? Okay. Poison my sword. Okay, where's that other one? Because danger carts are actually really hard to come by. Okay, where's my fast healing spell? Okay, so that worked. Reapply stone. Okay, big guy. Okay, dude, let's see how well you do now that we're face to face, shall we?
I'll see you burn. I will finish this!
Oh no, you're not getting back. That is for everyone who...
The star is free to purify itself. Don't worry, mortal. I will return you before you are cleansed.
That is for everyone you killed and whose souls you ate. They are now free. Seriously, I do not like that guy.
My star has been restored, and Malin's soul has been consigned to oblivion. You have done well, mortal. As was destined, you are free to use my star as you see fit. Farewell, mortal. Know that Azura will be guarding over the threads of your fate in the twilight.
While you were in the star, Azura gave me a vision. Her last, she said. I have never been without Azura's foresight since escaping Morrowind. I don't know what to do. If you need me, I'd be honored to accompany you, Guardian of the Star. It would give me a purpose. Twilight, watch over you, Guardian. No, she said my part was over, that my fate had moved beyond the Twilight, and I was on my own. I will tend Azura's shrine when you do not need me. I still have my duties, but for the first time I feel alone.
I will come back for her if depending on the mission I'm on. Okay, so that quest was a lot more disturbing than I expected it to be. Yeah, that guy was a soul... Like, not only did that guy murder a bunch of people and experiment with their souls, apparently he was eating souls. So, yeah, I'm glad that happened, honestly. But again, that was the second time, second episode in a row I ended up eating a cult. Like, I did not expect that to be a thing. Like, is that just a running thing now that I'm going to, like, every episode or so, I'm going to just eat a cult? Like, I don't really want it to be. I particularly would like a mission that does not involve having to kill people, but in that case,
I'd say just about anything if it's worth my time.
I don't mind that I took care of those guys because...
I'm sure you've noted. So I'll sell... Alright then. If you're looking for Ranmir, he wasn't by choice. Options were in short supply. Ranmir, and without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take to trading.
Okay, so she's not buying anything, apparently. Let me see. Hello there? Yeah, I can agree. Because, well, you're taking out someone who's genuinely evil and whose cult is doing genuinely horrible things. So... yeah, it just, I guess, okay, last time I stopped a cult from resurrecting an evil wolf queen, and this time I stopped a cult that was killing people and experimenting on them and sacrificing their souls to their evil master, so yeah, I feel good about stopping that.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that. Got some good pieces. Take a look.
I'm glad you like that. Okay, so let's see. Do I want to keep the glass dagger? I mean, it doesn't do nearly as much as the mace, and I've got the lucky dagger, which does a lot less damage, but has that chance of a crit. So, I'm going to... Actually, I might keep... Do I want to keep the glass dagger? Let's sell other things first. Alright, I didn't really take any other things from there. Okay. Yeah, let me enchant that.
Don't forget to check inside the...
Actually,
I don't
let me
claim
see what
the
you've got,
finest
because sometimes
weapons
they
and armor.
upgrade what they have, depending on your rank. So... Ooh, glass battle axe, that's nice. But I don't use two-handed. Orcish battle axe of scorching. The Dwarven armor looks really cool. I just can't wear it because I'm using light armor. That actually looks really awesome. Okay, that I'm gonna buy because... Hey, how does my weight look? I mean, I'm gonna unload that stuff back at my house.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
Winter! I breathe now!
And I think the court mage will buy off some of this stuff.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
Yeah, for starters, I'm gonna enchant this skeleton helmet, so... I might replace... Okay, so... Yeah, I think I actually am going to use this. In which case, I'm going to... Wait, I can enchant the pickaxe? What can I put on? Oh, okay. I'm not going to enchant my pickaxe. Why would I do that? Oh, I've never enchanted my bow? That's weird. Let's see. Actually, I think that would be better than the one I'm wearing now, maybe? Yeah, let's see. Let's do this, because we might end up running into... Okay, I leveled up my enchanting a little bit. Okay, now where's the wizard? Oh, there you are.
Divine smile on. Take a look.
Yeah, let's sell this. I never really use it.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Let me see if I can disenchant some of that.
Come to Dragon's... So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Okay. Okay, like the bound battle axe is useful, but it's a two-handed weapon, and I really don't need a two-handed weapon. Chain lightning. That one might be a good one to have. It's just really expensive. Flame cloak. I don't think I can actually use that one yet. Ooh, that's that big attack that keeps nearly one-shotting me. Okay, I'm taking that. I probably can't use it yet. I probably need to level up my destruction magic first, but... Okay, I'm gonna take this flame cloak. And I can also sell you more things. I think I got some spell tomes I don't need this mage light one. I've already got, I think I've got muffle already used. Let me see. Okay, no, I've learned muffle.
Remember, it seems this... I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
There we go. Okay, now let's see if I can even use these spells yet. And let's see. Flame Cloak isn't an... Actually, no, I've got Adapt. Or can I? No, I've only got Apprentice, so... I theoretically can use them, they just take so much magic out of that. Not really sure they're worth it yet. me see. I currently... Yeah, that would almost be dumping my entire magic reserve into a... I need to use more destruction magic. But anyway, that's the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.